Okay, so I did not know this, of course, because I'm still pretty new to BookTube, but apparently a group of BookTubers have gotten together and made their own awards list for books, and it's called the BookTube Science Fiction and Fantasy Awards, and they have put a little short list of books up, and they've made a Goodreads group, and there's a Discord channel on which you can participate, and I'll link the Goodreads group down in my description. I do believe the Discord information is in that group, so you can find out about that there. And if not, I'm sure there are other booktubers with videos out that can tell you all about it. So I thought I would go over the list. You're supposed to post a reaction video to the list during these particular dates. I think it's up to March 11th, I believe. So I thought I'll put one out before it's past the date. The first category is Best Adult Fantasy. Let's see, the choices are Gods of Jade and Gods of Jade and Shallow. No, I don't think so. Gods of Jade and Shadow by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. I have seen that book around. It's got a real pretty cover. And it does seem like it might be interesting, but it's probably not a book I'm going to pick up. The next one is The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon, and I have seen that one around as well, and it does kind of look like it's good to me, but it is young adult, and like I've said in other videos, I do have kind of a hard time connecting with young adult novels. There are a few, for instance, Anna Dressed in Blood and Girl of Nightmares. I absolutely loved those. Let's see, I can't think of another one right off the top of my head, but there is another one. Let's see, The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. Yes, that one just came out. That author also wrote some circus book or something that I haven't read. I probably won't read The Starless Sea. I've heard enough about it now that I'm not certain whether or not it would be a book I would like. And there are so many other books to read that I probably won't read that one. The next category is Best Adult Sci-Fi. The first choice in that category is Recursion by Blake Crouch, and I will read that one. I actually have that one on the way as one of my add-ons for the Book of the Month Club, and I did read Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to pull it, but I also have his Dark Pines books too. I think there's 3 or maybe 4 of those, but yeah, I'm going to read those too, and I forgot to pull them off my shelf so I could show you, but yeah, I read this and really, really liked it. Okay, and then, so yes, Recursion, I will read that one. Let's see, and then Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. I have seen that one around also, but that one doesn't sound appealing to me at all. I don't think it would be my kind of read, so I won't be picking that one up. A Memory Called Empire by, oh, my printer messed this up. What is that? Arcady Martine? I hope that's correct. My printer kind of blurred that line. Probably need to clean the heads. But anyways, yeah, I've seen that one, and I may pick that one up. I haven't decided. Let's see. Then the next section is Best Debut, 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow. And yes, I am going to pick up that one sometime this year and read. That one does look interesting to me. Gideon the Ninth again by Tamsin Muir. I've already covered that one. And A Memory Called Empire by Arcady Martine again. And so I won't go over that one. Best Young Adult, The Wicked King by Holly Black. Okay, now that is a YA author, and I actually have read something by her. That was the other book I was thinking of. The Coldest Girl in Town by Holly Black. I read this, and I really did like it. I only gave it 3 stars, though, but I think if I had been the right age for this, I probably would have really, really, really enjoyed it. I probably would have liked this more if I had been in junior high school, or maybe in my early 20s. I did read stuff like this, and I thought it was very, very well written, and I did enjoy this story, but it just wasn't quite, I just couldn't relate to that. I just have a hard time relating to most YA novels, but like I said, I did think this was a good one. So I won't be reading The Wicked King. I know that's part of a trilogy or a series. Starsight by Brandon Sanderson. You know, again, that's a YA science fiction novel, and I don't really it does sound like a nice premise and everything, and it's probably a really good book, but I don't think that I would relate to it very well, so I'm not going to try that one. However, there is a couple of Brandon Sanderson novels that I do want to try. One of them is Elantris. I'm going to give this one a try because I think it looks good. And then the other one is Legion, and this one looks real good, so I'll probably be getting to this one pretty soon. Let's see. I lost my place. Okay, so the next one is Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. Yes, I've seen that one around too. Again, it's YA and it doesn't really appeal to me too much. The Gilded Wolves by Roshani Choksi. I've seen that one around a few times. Again, it doesn't really appeal to me too much. I won't be reading that either. Best Middle Grade now. Tunnel of Bones by Victoria Schwab. I do have that. And plus its sequel, and I will be reading this one. I think it looks really, really good. Dragon Pearl by Yoon Ha Lee. You know, I forgot to look that one up. I don't know anything about that one, so I have to skip it. Dead Voices by Catherine Arden. Now, Catherine Arden wrote several, is an author that I do like. She wrote the, let's see, Dead Voices is the sequel to this one, Small Spaces, which I do have and I just haven't read yet, but I will get around to this one. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the same Catherine Arden who wrote this series right here. What's it called? The Winter Night Trilogy. Oh, and I've read book 1 and book 2. I haven't got to book 3 yet. I absolutely love book 1 and book 2. It was so good. It's exactly the kind of fantasy that I like. Except for I usually prefer a more Western type of fantasy, and this is Russian, but I enjoyed it every bit as much as any Western fantasy I've read. And then this, let's see, whoops, this one, the third one, I have not read this one yet, but I will be getting to this very soon because I want to finish the trilogy. Okay, and then Sal and Gabby Break the Universe by Carlos Hernandez. I have not heard of that one either. I had to look it up, but again, it doesn't really sound all that interesting to me, so I'm not going to read that one. Let's see, Best Short Work, The Test by Sylvain Nouvelle. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. That does sound good to me, and I do plan to pick that up. I actually wanted to get that on Book Outlet, but I had missed it, and I don't know if it's back yet, if they have it again or not, so I will be checking on that because I do want that novel. And then To Be Taught If Fortunate by Becky Chambers. That one also sounded good to me, and I do have that on my possibly pick up in the future list. And This Is How You Lose the Time War by Amal El Motar and Max Gladstone. I'm probably butchering that name. But again, I looked that one, hadn't heard of that one, but I looked it up and it didn't sound good to me either, so I won't be picking that up. So anyways, yeah, this was... yeah, that's the whole short list. There's a lot of YA on here. So, like I said, a lot, and I have a really hard time relating to YA. Although I did pick up several YA novels so that I could give them a try. I figure there's got to be something there because so many people are such a fan of that genre. But anyways, yeah, that's all the books and that's my reaction. So again, I'm a rebel and I'm not going to say I'll see you in the next video. But yes, I'll see you in the next video.